The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. It's complete to Snead. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's got Snead. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Harry pounding down the scotch tonight.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here we go. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
It's EA
Run with
Sports
Coleman
Ball.
on 1st down. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, as they are now on the board here in the first half. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Something like that, yeah.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson dancing to his left. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Here's Jackson. Snead's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the left.
Hold on. Okay, so get to it. Okay, so you're looking out for one of your buddy's kids. You let him come over, spend the night. Okay, and what's the issue? He's doing Molly. He's getting all fucked up. He's coming back wanting to fight you, smash everything, tear everything up. He wants to steal from you. He wants to fucking just make your life. Okay. Okay. Mhm. I'm here. I got you. So basically, you're just a crutch for him. Okay, he reminds me just like it's just like my brother. He does the same shit. He wants to go pop Molly. He wants to go get drunk. All he cares about is buying beer and weed. Uh, it runs out of yeah. Doesn't have nowhere to go. And it's all on you until he finds. I mean, okay. So this is what you do. This is what you do, Harry. Do you have like a shed or a or like a room on the side of the house that's kind of like full of tools or something like something could he just like could he just lay there and kind of okay. Okay, so look, this is this is what you got to do, man. You're going to have to either come to this come you're going to have to listen, this reminds me of my brother. You're going to have to either deal with it, suck it up, make the best of it, or just completely cut him off and have him go somewhere else and not lean on you no more, and maybe he comes back in a month or two and you just kind of like maybe okay, he it reminds me just like my brother. You give him opportunity. I get you. You give him opportunity. Listen, the last 10 years, I got you. The last 10 years, my brother has come to my house 10 times. Once a year, I house him for 6 months. It doesn't go right. He doesn't want to pay me no money. He wants to drink. He wants to smoke. He wants to bring people to my house. He wants to be out all times of the night. And then when he gets fucked up, he wants to fight. When he gets drunk, he wants to fight. He wants to put his hands on me. He wants to try to destroy something. He wants to try to like run his mouth about whatever he think he knows so he can tell your girlfriend like blah blah blah. You eventually either gonna have to you're gonna have to either let him like you're gonna have to either deal with him or get rid of him. Those are your only options. Either you're gonna deal with it, you're gonna keep dealing with it, you're gonna have to straighten him out a little bit. Maybe you can put your foot up his ass a little bit and mold him. Right, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm here, but he wasn't there. I understand. Look, I've been there. I had to do this a week ago. I had to kick my brother out because he didn't want to pay no rent, and he stayed with me for 6 months. I No, I completely get that. He's not going to, Harry. He's not going to. He's worried about tattoos, drugs, and where he's gonna get his next buzz. Okay, and when he comes back, all he's worried is about is making a few dollars when you're not around, and he's gonna go blow it again. Yeah, he's gonna blow it again. You went out again. Okay. The only thing I can tell you is that you gotta start. I Look. I got you. I'm with you. So how long would you say that he stays with you? You said 4 times. So right. I got you, Harry. Why don't you try to find him a job and make him start? I'm complete. So look, he needs a construction job where he can work under the table. He can. So look, he needs to start right. He needs to start paying you a little rent money. And I no 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 no. Listen. When I say rent money, no listen. When I say rent money, he thinks it's rent money. You are saving it for him. So if you tell him, hey look, give me 40 a week. That's something small. He can come up with what, $5 a day, and then at the end of the week, and you can hold this money for him. So after 2 or 3 weeks, and right. But in his eyes, it's building stability. It's like, okay, I gotta pay Harry 40 a week. He ain't gonna let me stay here unless I give him 40 a week. So now it becomes something that he has to get for you to stay there. And then when he fucks up again, that's when you don't have to tell him you're holding this money for him. Just be like, look, I'll give you a few dollars, but you gotta basically set up a program for him, and this program is him going to work and him paying rent. Uh, right. So that's like I said, either you're gonna play the role or you're gonna cut it off. So because if you Right. I've been there. I've had to do it with my brother. Let him stay all winter long and then kick him out at the end of fucking March. You know. So, well, that's exactly what how it goes, man. But I had to kick my brother out last week. Last week, he every week he like we have rooms that we've been working on in the house. All I asked him to do was do the work. He didn't want to do nothing. He didn't want to do shit. Every day I'm coming home like, what did you do today? Oh, I didn't do nothing. And it became day after day after day. And I finally just said, fuck it, get the fuck out. And I kicked his ass out. And now he's having to live with a couple of Mexicans and trying to make it in some little apartment with 3 other people. Now he's starting to see life's not so easy. 5 months. Yeah. Well, look, just start. If I were you, so look, Harry, what you're gonna have to do, I got you, and it, right. So what you're gonna have to do is when he sobers up, tomorrow or the next day, and you catch him sober, you're gonna have to really explain, like, look, I'm gonna let you be here. It's the winter, but no drugs, no bullshit. You need to get a job, and I'm gonna charge you $40 a week for rent. $40 a week. Where can you stay in America for $40 a fucking week? Okay. So look, if you're able to catch him, well, and let's just say he gives you 30 the first week or 25, just kind of like accept it and yeah, accept it, but stay to the 40. Stick to the 40 thing because again, you don't want the money anyway. You said you're pretty well taken care of. You, this is just money you're putting up for him, and he doesn't know it. So when he falls back on bad times, you can basically help him out. You see what I'm saying? But he doesn't know it. See, I had to do this to my brother. And he did, and he left again. Yep, he dipped out again. Would that be dime bag or no? Oh, okay. So look, you so look, you asked me my opinion. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I've heard that before. Yeah, it's gonna take a few days. Blah blah blah. Look, listen. It's so funny. We're riding down parallel roads with the same story, just different people. Like I'm telling you, this is what my brother does. Oh well, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna have no money. I'm not gonna have no money tomorrow. It's gonna take a few days before they give me a draw, and we're waiting on some money from Johnny. Johnny's got to pay Teddy, and Teddy ain't got no money yet, and we gotta. It's just a big bunch of shit. He may be getting some money tomorrow. He may not. But what you got to start doing is, Harry, you're gonna have to. Right. Funds are limited. I got you. Oh, they build tiny houses? Do they build tiny houses? Oh, okay. So like they build like real houses. Well, what you're gonna have to do with Justin, you're gonna have to just say, look, I'm gonna let you stay here, but we're gonna have to build something called stability, and you're gonna have to pay me a little bit of rent, and then be like, it goes towards. Okay, so make it real low. Make it something. Make it something he can pay you. 25 a week. $25 a week, man. $3 a day. If he can't give you $4, right. I was saying 25 a week. I know exactly what you're going through, but you're gonna have to exert your dominance on him. You're gonna have to pull the dominance card. This is my house. If you're gonna stay here, I need 25 a week. Okay, and guess what? Completely understand.